What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. If you notice an inconsistency with my Dark Quartz count, it's because I loaded, like, I'm doing the save file thing now where I take runs that I find off screen and save them for later. I tried one of those and it was a really bad vibes run, so I actually scratched that recording, and now I'm back here at the start. So we're gonna pass the 4 mil mark again. This time we can actually celebrate it. In the last video, I passed 4 mil and I didn't even notice it at the time. I only noticed it later while editing. So this time we can do like a whole celebration of like, yeah, 4 mil, baby, let's go. Skul the Hero Slayer 4 mil, no life Haxa, passing 4 mil, Skul the Hero Slayer, Dark Quartz, a currency that really honestly shouldn't even exist. It has no purpose. It's basically just like a how long have you played this game number, or it's like a how hard did you hack the Dark Quartz in your save file number as well. Werewolf Rip Apart. I do want to revisit the Magic Werewolf run down the line. I don't think this is that run though. This could end up being a Shield Skull run. It's been a little bit since we used our boy. I'm a big fan of this guy now. You know, I used to not like him, but now I do. I came around to him. Oh, this is the concentration Shield Skull, which actually allows for really good offense Shield Skull build. So we might actually try and make this an offensive Shield Skull repeat video, because in the last one I didn't get my Shield Skull to legendary, which was really sad. We got the offensive Shield Skull and it was really powerful, but we didn't quite get him to his maximum strength. So maybe this time we'll make up for that missed opportunity. Offensive Shield Skull is a really cool and powerful idea and concept that, like, I don't think most people associate it with Shield Skull, but it's like a very viable thing that Shield Skull is capable of. People should open their mind to the possibilities with Shield Skull a little bit more. We're actually offered the Brawl inscription here if we choose to take it. I'm kind of tempted, to be honest with you. Although this is not a good use of... we'll save it for later. I would maybe consider buying that, but we're going to get a free Quintessence offered to us that we don't have to pay for, so there's really no point in doing that. That was really weird, by the way. Did you hear the soundtrack there? Like, stop for a second. We are not going to be able to fight her with Shield Skull, so we have to use our little bone here. Like, Power Skulls just cannot deal with this adventurer. The devs need to figure out something about this adventurer. She's just so weird to deal with for most skulls. Also, she is not playing fair at all. She's being relentless. We can definitely beat her up here, though. Can we hit her from down here? No. She might get her ult off if we're not careful. I think the poison might get her. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good stuff. Really slow mage first adventurer fight. Never thought I would say a slow first adventurer fight, but I said it. We're offered the wheel, which is we're also offered face bug. I'm gonna take the wheel. I love the wheel. It's one of my favorite items. Always been a big defender of wheel. Even before 1.5, I defended wheel, but now wheel's just like undeniably powerful. So very happy to have it. Maybe we can get some skill spam going in one way or another. Sorry about my throat. Let me drink some water. Don't want to make nasty noises in your ear. All is well. So for Shield Skull, I'm kind of hoping we get Symbol of Toughness. Although I do also kind of just want to build this around raw offense. I got a lot of points that I need to make about Shield Skull, because I rated it very highly in my tier list, and it was a little controversial for some people. And I stand by it, and I just want to really sell it home why I value this skull so highly. I rated it as the top power skull, and I do still believe it is the top power skull, even above Predator, Aqua, Berserker. It can just do so much, and it does it all very well. So that's gonna be a purpose of this video. I already have a really good video showcasing how strong this skull can get, but I just want to, like I said, really drive it home, which means giga damage. We're gonna be going for that more than anything else. Though this is not a good start. None of this is good. We could take Sword of Killavan. Let me talk to this guy again. I think it was 50 years ago I ran out of diorite and had to go to Mount Paran. Wonder where that is. That could be a reference to a future zone. You never know with this game. Because, like, they're dropping little hints here and there, you know? Maybe, like, in a future DLC, Mount Paran becomes, or Paran, I don't know how to pronounce it, becomes a place you can go. Dragons. I was spotted by a hungry dragon and thought that was the end. I closed my eyes. But then suddenly I heard a violent cry. The dragon didn't even get to me. Out of curiosity, I took a little peek. I saw the dragon fall to the ground while letting out a loud cry. You see, the dragon was huge, huge, I tell you. Opened my eyes and stared. Then I heard a voice from amid the clouds of dust asking if I was okay. I was trying to reply when that person just disappeared. I thought it was some sort of dream. After a long while, I was able to hear about the man behind the mysterious voice. In the end, he was a very successful and famous. He was called the strongest on the continent. Oh, the first hero. Oh, that's sick. Oh, dude, that's so cool. But this is a monster. That's actually like, this is like, I guess the first hero wasn't always against monsters or demons, I mean. Very interesting. I'll take the Sword of Killavan. Man, dude, there's so much cool lore in this game. I really want to drive that home. Lots and lots of love and respect to the devs for just building such an interesting game and world. First hero is such a tragic character. But we love kicking his ass and beating the shit out of him every time we see him, so... You know, as tragic as a character he is, that does not stop my love of absolutely obliterating him. Fucking L first hero. We don't have a lot. We're actually really far behind on skull shards for this run. Though we could actually stick with Little Bone here and really drive home the skill spam aspect of this run. I don't know. Little Bone and first hero seems kind of like a weird combo, but maybe it could work. I mean, any combo can work, but the question is, do they complement each other in an interesting way? And I don't know if that's I don't know about that. There could be another skill spam skull we find, maybe ninja or something. Who knows? The world is currently our oyster. We're looking for giga damage though, so like Manatech gravity generator would be nice, something like that. Got some arms action going. Also, I've used my skill but didn't even bother actually charging any attacks up for some reason. I wasn't really thinking. We'll do it here. Oh, look at that wheel! Look at that wheel! Oh, dude, glitchy wheel actually fucking slapped there. The wheel was just like dealing constant ticks of damage to him. He was just getting fucked there. That was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that in all my time playing this game, so. Always weird little interactions you're finding, although it's not like that's an interaction I should be praising. That was very clearly a glitch. But the game's full of glitches. Can't really be avoided when you're developing or playing an indie game. There's always going to be glitches. Some are better. Some are game-breaking and some are minor. That one's... Actually, it's like a byproduct of a game-breaking glitch, where like objects that travel across the ground have a tendency to clip into the ground, including enemies too, so it can actually be really annoying. It happens in Act 4 all the time. Oh, there's our item guy here. Very early to find him. The earlier you find him, the cheaper his potential items are, but also I think they're lower. I'm trying to crack open a water here, fellas. Can police just have a moment to gather my thoughts? All right, what do you got? The lower the rarity is, the earlier you find him too, so it's a bit of a mixed bag whenever you find him early. He has less chance, I think, to drop good items. At least I think that's the case. Maybe I should be careful about saying that, because I actually don't know if it's true. Finally can open a water. Gotta make sure my throat is in good shape for this video, because like I said, I already tried recording a video and the vibes were off, and it just didn't work out, so doing another one, which is fine. I don't mind doing 2 videos a day. We can actually I was actually going to skip this just to show off how it's done, but I went a little too far forward. It's actually a really hard room to skip normally, but you can skip this wave of enemies that are really annoying. It's really good in speed runs, but in normal runs it's not exactly usable, or it's not exactly good, because you want to kill enemies to get their money. Oh, Ghoul, actually. Ghoul's perfect. I'll take Ghoul. This is another skull that's a little bit defensive, so getting the 2 defensive boys together is a very cool way to build around. And we have 2 tackle dashers, so maybe we could be lucky and find the Cretan Bull, which is a item I've been looking for forever now. This shop blowed, huh? Good lord, there was nothing. Unfortunate, but we'll just move on and get a better shop next time. But the run's already running into a little bit of trouble here. Low skull shard count, as well as low money count too, and just not enough shops or not enough items. So hopefully things turn around for us. I do want to show off the power of Shield Skull as much as I possibly can. It's just one of those skulls that I don't think is as appreciated as it deserves to be. And this will help our skull shard count a little bit. What's wrong with my speech today? I said, like, I was talking like an Australian there. I was like, skull shard count. No offense to Australians. Your accent is awesome, but you guys say nar instead of no. So this will help me. I think I'm just about to getting both of these 2 unique if I want to. If we can get a unique here, we would be able to do it, but that's asking for a lot, to be honest. So I'm not expecting it to happen. We kind of went over this in, I think, Earl's tier list, which you should watch, by the way. I did a tier list video with Earl, and it was very fun. I plan on doing more collaborations with Earl in the future. We got some stuff planned. It's all going to be very fun. Just so stay tuned for that stuff. But we were talking about how Ghoul is like one of the only power skulls that can actually deal with the mage decently well, because he can get so tall that he can just reach her from the ground. And that's like a really funny aspect of Ghoul that is really interesting. So I'm being offered Orc and Giant's Axe next to each other. And call me crazy, I'm taking the Giant's Axe. It's just a great item on power skulls in particular. In my opinion, Orc, like I've spoken my piece on Orc, but I'll repeat myself once more. I don't like Orc. I think Orc is obnoxious. Oh, this is the parry. I don't know if I want that, actually. Let's see. Like, oh, that's actually pretty good. The HP barrier is good. But I think Orc blinds people to a lot of potential skull builds, or quintessences, I mean. It's so good that people think, like, don't even consider other quintessences that are also good as they are. For that reason, I really want to do a quintessence tier list. But I mean, Orc would definitely be at the top of the tier list for sure. I just don't like it for like meta reasons, you know. Let's see if we can do a parry there. Personally, and I know this is a bit of a hot take, I'm not really super into the parries on any of the skulls. I don't know. It's like, I get, like, for new players, parries are awesome. But for me, it just kind of breaks the flow of the game, because, like, I'm so used to dashing to avoid damage. And with a parry, I'm obviously not dashing to avoid damage. I'm pressing the skill button, which is just, it's like, I'm only used to doing that with Genie, you know? Because that's how Genie dodges damage, but with other skulls, it throws me off a little bit. But that's a me problem. It's objectively a good skill. Also, we will buy that. Though I need to focus on getting some damage going. I'm kind of fucking myself over here by buying stuff like this. I really shouldn't be. I need to really get my head in the game and just start building towards damage percent. Because we have a long way to go with our skull shards, so it's gonna be a while before we are able to focus on money. Though thankfully we're gonna have 2 uniques moving into Act 3. What the fuck? What? Hang on. What? Did you just see that? Excuse me, game? What the fuck, bro? Don't cheat, game. You don't have to cheat. Like, cheating is wrong. Cheaters never prosper. Haven't you ever, like, when you were in kindergarten, did they not say that to you? Jesus. Is he gonna do it again? I didn't give him the chance, bro. Wait, I parried there. Why did that not work? Game, please. Stop cheating me out of, Stop cheating me out of stuff. Now. There we go. Now the parry is working. Oh yeah. We don't have any active abilities on our shield, which is something I don't like. I think I'm going to try and swap off of the parry at the very least later down the line. I really want to get shield rush still on my Skull, but I want this parry gone. Like I said, just not the biggest fan of them. I think they're... Well, I mean, I've already spoken my piece. I don't need to explain it further. If you disagree, though, feel free. And explain to me why you do like them. I do get why new players would like them, but for like veteran players, it just seems unnecessary. And you could just have like an active skill doing the work for you anyway, without having to focus on parrying an attack. It's like, unlike in Dead Cells, which parries are excellent in Dead Cells, and Skul the Hero Slayer, I don't think they're quite as good. Also, I need to... Like, I was trying to parry there and just kind of fucking myself, and like, trying to use the shield's concentration. I shouldn't fuck myself over and take stupid damage unnecessarily just to like use the shield's mechanics. But as you can see here, the shield does so much damage whenever it fully concentrates an attack. It's so strong. We can parry here though. It'll be very easy. It's very straightforward. Ah, dude, we are obliterating the Alana sister here. I should have parried. It's fine, though. So, in this run, I think I'm going to try and focus on using the Ghoul's healing mechanics a little bit more than I normally do. It's like an aspect of Ghoul I always underutilize. I feel bad for it. It's not a bad aspect of Ghoul. It's actually a good aspect of Ghoul. I just need to get used to it. Eating his chunks, I mean, by the way, if you were confused at what I was talking about there. Easy Liliana sisters, as usual. We are the shield skull, so like we're pretty much invincible, which is one of the reasons I like this skull so much. Like, he just can't fucking die. It's so hard to kill him. So far, so good. Even the wheel is actually doing decent stuff, which I'm kind of shocked by. We don't really have like skill spam going, but even still, it's doing a decent amount of work. If we can get Mana Cycle going, I think that would be good. But I don't know what Mana Cycle item I would take. Need to get rid of some of these shitty items though. The items are not vibing with this run right now at all. Let's go ahead and eat this bitch. I love eating things with Ghoul. Min-max a little bit here, though it's going to be really hard to kill these guys. At least these aren't the exploding ones, so we don't have to actually worry about like taking damage. He'll chase me around. Let's just go down here. Stop being stubborn and min-maxing that hard. That doesn't make for good content. And we're actually gonna have a decent amount of gold moving into this this next shop. I'm really looking for gold incense burner. That will solve our money issues completely. Or like stone mask. Though, I mean, I feel like I never see stone mask for some reason. Also, pit of shame. That was actually on accident. I was probably gonna come down here anyway, but like I actually unironically fell into the pit of shame there. Shameful stuff. What am I doing, you know? This is not something that veteran players are supposed to do. Though, like I said, I would have come down here anyway for the money. Got a min-max, baby. Also, he can fall down there, who cares? If an enemy falls down there, they do die eventually anyway because of the all of the spheres floating around down there. So if an enemy falls down there, don't chase them. They'll die regardless. Like, don't prove me wrong, game. Game. Okay, then. Where is he that he's not dying? Oh, he was like one hit off. Well, if I had stayed up there, he would have died, but, you know. Why not waste a bunch of time? Cavalry decoration is interesting. I'll take it. Though, once again, I'm kind of fucking myself. Take the thief armor, actually. That's a very good pickup. Help us deal with rooms a little bit. Get rid of the Sphinx eye. I was thinking about refreshing, but let's not. Now we're getting somewhere. Tackle dashing is a little bit on... I mean, I always talk about how it's a debuff. But cavalry decoration actually makes it a bit more viable in terms of, like, offensive capability. And if we can get a chase going, which I don't think we have yet. If we can get chase going, that's going to be a good thing. Also, Maybe I don't need... Maybe buying the Thieves Armor might have been a mistake, actually. I don't know. We might not need it on this run. We already deal with rooms pretty well, actually, the more I think about it. I will go up there and kill those guys. You can't stop me. I'm min-maxing. I'm min-maxing. If we can... Actually, we can use the hook. Yes, sir. Very rare use case for the hook with the Ghoul. I would say it's like one of the weaker aspects of Ghoul. Not that it's bad. It's like an extra little thing tacked on there that you can use it if you so choose. So like it's not forced on you or anything like it used to be. Old Ghoul had the hook attached to his ability, which was very bad. There was so much wrong with Old Ghoul, but they fixed him. He's good now. Like they actually did a really good job making Ghoul not bad anymore in the update. Gave him so many. I do think he's like in terms of the rags to riches power skulls, which is there's so many of them in 1.5, including shield too. 1.4 I meant. I think he's like not the biggest success case, but he's still really good. Like that's like nitpicking at that point. Like he definitely improved a ton, so it's almost not even worth mentioning. Let's see if we can trap her in the corner. Oh, she insta-ulted. Did you see that shit, man? Like, the thing I want to know about insta-ulting is if it's on purpose or if it's a glitch that the devs left in the game, you know? Like, I can never tell. Because it only happens very rarely. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason to it. But when they do it, it's so annoying. I always try so hard to prevent her from ulting. So when she gets an ult off for free, it's like insult. It's like, you know, I tried so hard to prevent that from happening, and she just bypassed everything I was doing. Overall, though, I mean, obviously the fight is going exceptionally well. Like, there's not really any actual reason to be complaining here. There we go. Easy third adventures. Just painless and completely fun and fine. Though really bad offers on the pedestal here. We're still a little bit behind on our skull shards. Normally about right now, I think I would be at like 80. We would be one off, I think, from getting a legendary. We're at real risk here of not being able to get a legendary moving into Act 4. Though on this run, I'm absolutely doing the shield first before I do Ghoul. Because last time who was it I had along for the ride there? Was it Monkey with shield? I can't remember. Oh, and we do see the slime here, which is a really cool pickup. Though you're going to see me sell a lot of items here, and I mean a lot of items. We're going to lose a lot of the more useless hang-around items we have here, like this, like this. Fuck it. I do not want that duped. All of this I could deal with being duped, so that's 3 items gone, and I think it's a worthy trade. And we got the cavalry decoration duped, which is weird. I don't know if it's good. Look how we do have really quick tackle dashes now, so maybe it's okay. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. We'll see. If I can get Sylphid Wings, then I can show off the really stupid tackle dashing build that I've found off screen. Does this actually double up though? Yeah, it does actually. So now our tackle dashes actually do a fair amount of work, but there's still tackle dashes is the thing. So I don't think it's good, but it's like fine, right? Like it does give your tackle dashes that little bit of extra oomph, but we're missing like the real oomph that we need. We have really low damage percent compared to where we should be right now, so especially if I'm going for an Unga Bunga Giga damage run, which was the goal at the start here. Can I kill him from down here? No. I would like to not have had to come up here and kill him up here, but it's fine. We're at the shop, so hopefully we can make up for all those items we lost in the previous slime dupe area. Let's see if we can. This would give me arms, but I don't think that's worth it. There's Orc. I actually will take that Orc. Rare moment where I'm completely fine with taking Orc. Give me that. Since we're going for Giga damage, you know, might as well stick true to my word. But I am a little nervous. I'm always real nervous when I pick up Orc because it really puts the run in jeopardy inherently just because it exists the way it does. You take so much damage with Orc. But I think I'm good enough at the game where I don't really... I can manage. I'm a big boy, but it's going to be fucking touch and go at a couple of moments here. Going to go ahead and summon this guy. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know. I activated the concentration and then swapped again. I've already done it once, and now I did it again. I'll go ahead and activate Orc. Oh, I took so much damage there from that fucking explosion. I hate Orc. It ruins my fun, man. But it is Giga damage, and we are on a Giga damage run, or at least that's the goal, so... I do think eventually I'm going to swap off the double cavalry decoration. Doesn't make a lot of sense on this run. Oh, okay, we're probably not... Actually, we're almost certainly not getting our power skull, or one of our skulls, to legendary before we get to Act 4, but we're going to be close, and then from there we can figure out what to do. But we are certainly behind in our skull shard count, which is really unfortunate. Here, let's go ahead and activate Orc here. The swap on shield is so good, dude. Like, they gave shield everything, man. They were, like, making up for how bad they made him in previous versions of the game. And 1.4, they were like, you know what? Let's just give shield literally everything. Like, you make him the ultimate skull. There's nothing he can't do, like, better than any other power skull. Even Berserker. I stand by that. Hopefully this run shows it off a little bit. Although, good lord, man. 94, what a horrible, unfortunate number to be at. We need some natural legendaries, I think, moving into Act 4. Or just a lot of skull rooms, but then we won't have a lot of item rooms. It's a really delicate balance you have to play with skull, and we're losing it right now. The balancing act is falling apart. If you hear anything, by the way, I can't help it, sorry. But it's not a big deal. I don't think anyone cares. Let's go ahead and activate our skill. Look at all the damage we're doing with our concentration. Also, gotta be a little careful there. I noticed, like, we're never out long enough with Ghoul to actually build our chunk count up. Maybe Ghoul is like a really good solo skull, actually. Not really something I considered about Ghoul before, but also we got another instance of the wheel glitching out that's beneficial for me. It's still over there. How long was that there, dude? That was there forever. What the fuck? Also, I should have parried there. My bad. Wasn't thinking about it. Oops. Please stop. Okay, now we're probably going to kill her here with our... Okay, maybe not, actually. We killed her with Giant's Axe. That's good enough. A good Chimera fight overall. Didn't take too much damage. Orc definitely helped a lot there. We're offered Wisp, not interested. Which sucks. That's really bad, actually. We wanted an item from that. We definitely need to get our damage up, but the Golden Sword's going to help a lot with that. Overall, things are going okay. Just Skull Shard counts are really fucking bad. We might end up with a unique legendary build, again with Shield, but this time Shield's going to be legendary, so... Because I do have a lot to prove about Shield Skull. What is coming out of the Ghoul here? Is it like drooling? I think that's what that's supposed to be. Like the belly is drooling. Little weird detail I never noticed about his sprite. And I think it's only at unique too, but I guess I'll have to pay attention at legendary. Thank you, Heirloom, for helping me out there. Ah, stop hitting me. I need to still play like at least somewhat intelligently and not just stare at damage as it's coming towards me. That's like the real downside about getting rid of the quick, or using the quick concentration with shield. It gets rid of the invincibility you have from enemies coming towards you in that direction. Not that that's like the quick concentration is still better, but you definitely do take more damage if you have that ability on your shield skull runs in general. All right, that went fairly badly, but all is well, I suppose. You know, we're still doing all right. We just have to be careful with our Orc. Like, Orc is just so dangerous. Also, I think we're getting a special room here. Yep. Usually I can tell whenever there's a lag spike and it's like that big. But we're not taking this. Fucking Sphinx, bro. You know, if you want me to help you, you know, maybe your Heirloom shouldn't suck so bad. Just saying, bruh. Your father's heir, which he gives away his like his entire clan's heirloom for like, you know, without even consulting them. He's just like, yeah, go ahead, take it, man. You helped save the thing I was trying to protect, so why don't you just take it? Very strange behavior. Getting all that concentration action going. Dude, I punted that bitch. Get punted, son. Also, thank you, Wheel. As always, you're just an absolute bro on a run. Always helping out, always doing good things. Gotta love Wheel. Get some org action going here. Be careful, though. I just don't want to lose HP unnecessarily. Haha! Hopefully we get a decent amount, a rare. That's not a good sign for actually fully building out this run here. That's an unfortunate late metal box. We could also take this for even more dash action. We're only going to get 25% off of this, but it does give me courage, so I think I'll take it. This also gives me courage, though, but I don't think we want that. Jenny's Chain Sickle is just not on this run, obviously. I'll take the heal and be on my way. Now we're at a good HP amount. I'm not scared anymore. Though, Orc might have costed me that heal there. It's hard to say like how much HP I would have spent without Orc. But Orc definitely caused me to take damage, which caused me to heal. So it's just hard to say if I would have healed with or without Orc in that moment. I'm sure some math whiz out there might... I mean, I don't expect people to do the math in my videos on my behalf, so... Like, I don't like math, and most people are probably there with me, so... I could have considered picking up the Predator there, but... We'll get the Predator going in another run down the line. Predator is a decent skull to have with Mana Cycle, though I don't think it needs it that much. But Predator with Mana Cycle 4 seems like it could potentially be very, very strong. If only there were more Mana Cycle items that affected your raw stats. That's kind of the issue with a lot of these inscriptions. It's like you have to somehow justify the item slots that you would have otherwise spent towards just building your stats up. So like a lot of the like Heritage, for instance, that was the question I was asking myself at the end of the Heritage 4 run with King Dwarf. Like, was I better off with all of this Heritage, or was I better off just spending it all on raw stats with my item slots? Who knows? It's hard to say. It was still a really powerful King Dwarf run regardless, so it's like splitting hairs at that point. I don't know why I came up here. I guess for the money, but these guys are actually doing quite a bit of damage to me. I need to respect those guys a little bit more. They're really annoying. Oh, it's already the Adventurer? Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. We low-rolled rooms, I suppose. Means it's going to be even harder to get both of these to Legendary. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But, who's it going to be? Ooh, okay, you know, it's been a while since we've seen the Mage. I hope she's not glitched again. Not that I want to see her, but I also don't want her to be glitched. I'm going to be super... insanely careful using using Orc in this fight. It's just a quick way to fucking die, you know. Also, well, you know, we've had 2 instances of the wheel glitch being good for me, and there it is being really bad for me. So I guess we're kind of making up for lost time in that sense. You know, gotta take the good and the bad. Okay, let's not be stupid here. Let's not fucking dive or take damage for no reason. Okay, she's about to ult. So far, this is going really well for a archer fight at the very least. We're kind of knocking her all over the place. You know, I think for this final stretch, I'll use Orc. There we go. Just maybe overabundance of caution there, but I just don't want to lose another run stupidly. God, I guess we'll take the shards. Good lord, we're getting hosed here, man. We don't have a lot of time left to build our Ghoul up to Legendary, so this could be a unique Ghoul situation, which is really bad. Unique Ghoul and Legendary Ghoul are pretty significantly apart from each other in terms of raw power. But at least we have the Shield Skull here at Legendary. And he's a very good pick, very good Skull at Legendary, so we're going to absolutely enjoy our time with him. But we're not quite at the Giga damage I was hoping for, so... Things are still going well, though. Also, why did he insta-summon those enemies? What? I didn't stun him. Or does Ghoul's mouth count as a stun? Like his inhale? No. That's weird. That was not something I've noticed before. Whenever you stun those guys, they like insta-summon whatever they were working with. But we didn't insta-stun him there, so I don't know. Or we didn't stun him there and he did insta-summon, is what I meant to say. Very strange. Stop it. Hopefully this Spokesman of the Mist gives me some good shit here. You gave me... Oh, shit. Dude, they've actually... For the past few runs, she's given me the good buff, like, every time. Fucking... I mean, I'm not complaining, dog. Just, like, keep gassing me up, man. Give me all the fuel for this run. We are a little low on damage percent, so it's like... It is something we desperately needed, so... Can't complain. Also, goddamn, I wish we would find an ability swap in PC. I am not good at using, at parries at all. Like, I think I've missed most of my parries on this one. I mean, that one you can't blame me for, right? Come on. Like, that was ridiculous. That should have fucking hit me. I'm actually shocked that that didn't work. Alright, so we're at 50. We already got the Harpy. We can still find that one NPC. But it's just looking less and less likely that we're able to build 2 legendaries here. We have to get really lucky moving forward. Now, I have a feeling the shop is coming up, so then we have to, in that shop, after that shop, I mean, find at least like 2 or 3 skull rooms. Okay, there's an ability swap in PC, so I guess that's a good thing. Also, they insta-summoned again. Maybe there's another trigger that does it? I don't know. Does it have to do with, does it have to do with, the Giant Axe, maybe? I don't know. Okay, these abilities are better, though we did lose the charge, the insta-charge. So actually, I'm going to swap one more time, I think. And also, I almost left the treasure behind. What is this? Oh, we literally went right back to where we were before. One more. There we go, perfect. Yeah, that is. Oh wait, no, it's not, is it? Okay, yeah, it is. Perfect. Though we had to spend a lot of money to do that, so this next shop's going to be fairly weak. But I do think that was worth it. All right, Bone of Courage. Ooh, Gunpowder Sword, actually. Where's our crit? Oh, our crit is nothing. We can't take Gunpowder Sword. Rear Blast, though, is good. We'll take Rear Blast. Replace... Could replace one of the cavalry decorations. But I think it's time to replace the Carleon insignia. Is what it is. A little unfortunate. But Rear Blast is good at least, right? I mean... And cavalry decoration is activating Rear Blast, so we're going to have almost constant uptime with that damage. Did you see the arrows at the bottom of the screen pop up there? Like a desperate last hurrah from the bowman falling into the pit. Gotta love fucking over the bowman. Stop meteors, thank you. Those meteors were nasty. Alright, give me a legendary. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're getting it, we're getting it. We're getting it. Awesome. Whew! Oh, actually, no, if we get a common here, we're not getting it. Okay, knock on wood, no common, please. Please, 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 please. Also, this is... I don't know, I have a feeling this is the last stream before Joan. We'll see. God, this has gone so much better than the last run I tried recording. I don't even want to talk about that run. That run, never seen the light of day. For good reason. That run was... The vibes were just not good. I think before the Joan fight, I will take a quick pause in the recording. But it's not going to be anything for you guys. Just gotta go deal with some stuff in real life since I'm recording so late, much later than I normally would be, thanks to the first recording I've been talking about. But I think we're gonna have a really easy time with Joan. I don't think we're gonna struggle out. Look at our shield too. Well, we do have a shrine, but like we have very high shield numbers on this run. All is well. Let's see if I'm right. Is this Joan? It looks like Joan. Yes, it is. And we didn't get hosed with our skull shard count, so good stuff overall. Have to say, the run is going very well, and we also got our damage up too. Like we're at a decent number here, even with the 2 cavalry decorations. Things are going very well. So let's see how this Joan fight goes. I think it's gonna go very well for us. Let's see though. Alrighty. Wow, that was a really quick screen transition. Shockingly so. My laptop's having a really good day. Oh, I did say I was going to take a break before Joan, but I think I'm going to take it after I beat Joan. Just cause. I don't know. I guess it makes sense to do it right now. She's leading with that attack. I'm going to use my my orc here. I think it just, you know, we brought the orc along. We should at least use it for bossing. Like, that makes sense. But as you can see, like, I'm very wary of this Quintessence in general. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Get me out here, get me out here. Oh my god, we took so much! What is the thing you have to press to eat your chunks? Down and attack? Wait, we can't eat these chunks? What the hell? Dude, we took so much there. Oh my god, that was horrible. That is why I don't like Orc, by the way. I saw the writing on the walls when we got stuck. We used Orc and she started to use her beam attack. Just, it's such a dangerous Quintessence to use. It can kill you so quickly. What? She's being so mean. Holy shit, dude. She was not letting up at all there. Good lord, that was so nasty, especially for 2 tackle dashers. Like, we were just getting fucked there. But I think we'll be fine from here on out. Thankfully, we have really low dash cooldown for our tackle dashing, so we were able to escape those really easily. Also, she's going counterclockwise. She very rarely does this, I feel like, so Joan is being nasty right now, which is very typical of her. Very rarely does she actually play nice. Once again, she's using an attack. I'm glad I was thinking about activating Orc there, and I'm glad I didn't, because we would have been in a little bit of trouble. Also, we're getting ourselves into trouble regardless. Oh, okay, that was a nasty pattern of orbs there. Oh god, I do not like being Ghoul while that attack is happening. So this Joan went very, very poorly for me, and I shouldn't be talking about it like it's over yet, because we're still in it. But I'm thinking we're gonna kill her here. Okay, good lord, that went fucking awfully. Thankfully we kept her alive though. No big heals moving out of that, but it's fine. That was an excellent screen transition. Okay, I'm going to step away for just a second. I will be right back. All right, let's do this. Finally, we got our legendary Ghoul. God damn, it was touch and go there, but we managed to pull it off. Thankfully, we got a last-minute legendary that really sealed the deal. Took a lot of damage in the Joan fight, but even then, I'm like we're still in really good shape here. We do not have a lot of money though, do we? I hope I can afford the heal. If not, it might be a little bit more dangerous than it was, but even then, I don't think we're in any danger here. Also, it's still drooling at legendary. I think that's a really cool little touch. They should give it a tongue, I think. That would really seal the deal with the design here. Oh no! No! Return Australian. No! I can't get the ring, man. God damn it. That would have been such a sick pickup too. Ah! RIP. And we can't heal either, though I'm really honestly still not worried about it. We just have to be careful with Orc, because 2 tackle dashes is a recipe for dying if you're not careful. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot here. Hopefully it works. There we go. That was quick and easy. This is our kit. not quite as damage focused as I would have liked it to be, but overall it's still really good. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? That's pretty damn good. What am I? And also, when we activate Orc, what does it do? We're well over 1k, and we can go even higher too. Well, that's a giga damage if I've ever seen it. So we will see how this goes. I'm still a little nervous, but I don't think I should be. We have like really good skills. We have really good skulls. Everything's good. The only thing that's bad is double tackle dashing, but even that's just, you know, it's just a little small aspect of the run. It's not like a big deal or nothing. All in all, things are just looking really good for this run. Much better than the last run I did, which I will I'm never putting that run out, but it was a ninja run, and I think I owe Ninja a bit of a decent run. I don't think I have a really super good ninja focused run on this channel yet, but Ninja's really hard to build around. It's just very unfortunate for Ninja's just an unfortunate skull in general. I don't think it's as bad as I rated it in my tier list. I think I was maybe a little harsh on it. There are certain viable build options I didn't consider in that video, but it's still a skull that's in a really weird spot. But that's not important to this run. Right now, we need to focus on dealing with this first hero, and I think it's going to go well, but, you know, Orc is a bit of a nasty Quintessence in a lot of ways, so let's hope I'm able to deal with the downsides of it. Alrighty. Starting out as Ghoul, which I think is the right thing to do here, because we swap out into shield and we get some shield from that, so it's just it's value to start as Ghoul. Go ahead and get our Orc. We'll just insta swap out, I suppose. Okay, we are doing the giga damage. That's for damn sure. But we're also taking the giga damage too. So he's already at this stage of his attack. So we didn't quite kill him there, but we came close. Like when I rated this skull as highly as I did it for a good reason. Hopefully that's a little more clear to people who disagreed with me at the time. Shield Skull is excellent. Just excellent. Just top tier. Really, in my opinion, the best power skull in the game. And hopefully I'm showing a little bit why that is. It can do everything. It never dies. It can deal giga damage. Like, there's just nothing that it can't do. Although, I guess we're going to die there, but that's just because I'm using Orc. But I'm using Orc to prove a point, so, you know. Dying on shield is normally not something that is even, like on the agenda. It's not something that I'm ever really thinking about. But on this run, it's a little different. That's just because we built this very differently than how you probably are used to building shield. There we go. Very quick and very easy. We should not act like if I die on the phase 3 fight here, that would be just shame on my whole family. Dishonor, you know, to quote Mulan. Yeah, I'm not worried about this at all. How we break the windscreen is the real question here. That's something I need to consider. Fucking swap action. If we get grabbed here too many times, that could be bad. That could have gone actually pretty badly there, but thankfully it didn't. Very good fight though overall. Took a little bit of damage, but you know, for the cause. The way I think we can maybe break the windscreen a little bit here is charge, like unleash our so we activate the concentration here. Oh, and I suppose Orc as well. And then we jump into... No! Wait a second! Ah, hell. Ah. Well, the thing about that... the thing about that is... Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. The thing about that is I forgot that you... when you... I don't know how I forgot this, but when you down smash... you fall down and you can't charge an attack like that while falling through the air, so Unfortunate. That's a terrible windscreen, but a really good run overall. But how could we have broken the windscreen there is what I'm thinking about now. I don't think there was any way we could have. Not that you like the run is I don't know, the run's invalid now. What am I talking about? I'm the run, if you don't break the windscreen, the run is invalid. That's just a truth of life. So bad run overall. I'm just kidding, by the way. The run was really fun and really strong, showing off once again the power of Shield Skull. It's a skull that I think everyone's come around to, but I don't think people have come around to it in the way it deserves. It really, really is top tier. It's like top tier, near the top of every skull in the game. Just because it can do literally everything. It can be defensive, it can be offensive. There's just so many different viable build paths for it. If we just like if we were on a shield skull run where we like got a bunch of HP and Hand of Glory, we would literally be unstoppable. Like there would be nothing in the world that could kill us. We could just run around like a chicken with our heads cut off and still win the game. Like it's literally just a free win. But if you take like the risky route here, even like like Orc, and just don't focus on the defensive aspects of Shield and just focus on the offensive aspects, like Shield still just decimates everything. And I think I've shown that in the attempts of using it that I have so far. So it might be a bit before we come back to offensive Shield. Just depends, I suppose. But I hope I showed off exactly what I meant and exactly why I rated it as highly as I did. Now we have 2 examples on this channel, and this is the stronger of the 2, but the other one's still worth watching as well. Other than that, I am still working on the outro screen for this. I talked about it in a video, so I would force myself to work on it. So now, now we're actually working on it, and it's going well. You guys are gonna love it when it's done. I hope, at least. What I have in mind for it is really, really cool. I think that's really all I have to say. Thank you for watching, as always. If you made it to the end here, I appreciate you. You're the most loyal viewers, and that's just I can't say enough how much I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we get another really cool run like this. Really, the only odd thing out here was the 2 cavalry decorations. This could have easily been more damage percent, but is what it is. These are still, they at least did something. They were contributing a little bit. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.